update on the power-up front. EA recently made it to where power-ups are now popping out of the exchange sets in Madden Ultimate Team. You guys got a bunch of low and high tier silvers and a bunch of low tier golds. It might pay to go ahead instead of quick selling them, throw into the exchange set and try to pull some of these expensive power-ups. Because now that they're actually in packs, you can make a decent amount of coins if you happen to pull a good one. What it do, baby? We got ourselves a new coin sponsor, one that I'm very happy to present you guys. It's none other than the Mutt Reserve, my Madden Ultimate Team coin site. So if you guys are interested in buying or selling a Madden Ultimate Team coins, check it out and be sure to use code Texas at checkout for 15% off. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Texas, and we are back to go ahead and discuss who you guys should be using your tier 2 power-up pass on in today's video. Now, you get 2 of these passes, I believe, at levels 20 and 25, and you will get another one down the line once you complete enough daily logins. And with power-ups going down in value because of them finally being in the exchange sets, that will allow you to get these players for much cheaper than their core elites, which makes a lot of sense because the fact that some of these power-ups are going for more than their core elites before I made this video was super annoying. I've already done the tier 1 power pass. If you guys have not checked that video out, please be sure to do so before you go ahead and watch this one, because those things kind of link up. That way you guys know who to use your tier 1 power pass on, and then you can go and upgrade to the tier 2 power pass and find players that will help improve your team. Now, for those that may be new here and don't know what a power pass is, it's a collectible in the game that you earn for leveling up or for knocking out objectives that will allow you to bypass any overall ranging from the 82 to 84. Ideally, it's supposed to help you save some coins. The power is going for much less since you can go to get training for a cheaper price. An example of that would be, look at Tyreek Hill right now. He's like 300,000 coins. You can go to buy his power for 140K. To get the train, it's only gonna run you 20,000 coins. So in total, to get Tyreek up to an 88, it was only gonna cost you 140,000 coins, where if you just got here and buy his 87, it's gonna be 120,000 more coins. So this power pass is specifically used to try players out as well as save you a lot of damn coin. Whenever I make these videos, I try to find players that will either do one of two things: be the best fit on most to all teams, or save you the most amount of coins. And in this case, since the 82-84 will save you at most, what, 60,000 coins, and on the low end about 20,000 coins, it's not really about finding the best savings here. It's about getting the player that'll fit most teams. And so I think I have that list compiled correctly. So let's go ahead and get into it. For quarterbacks with this pass, I'm not a fan of anybody here right now. You got Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, and Deshaun Watson. And since none of these cards have upgraded versions of themselves as of right now in Madden Ultimate Team, doesn't make much sense to pick any of these players up. Plus, you're not going to be saving the most amount of coin. And if you already got Big Ben for rivals, you're good at quarterback. If you got Lamar Jackson power up for the pre-order edition, you're good at quarterback as well. Superstar KO's giving it 85 Lamar Jackson away for free. So you have quarterback position pretty much locked down right now if you are playing the game and grinding. So I don't think any of these cards are going to replace who you have currently, so there's no point to pick them up. Running back wise, you got Saquon Barkley, Chris Carson, Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, Dalvin Cook, and Mark Ingram. The best running back out of this bunch obviously might be the Saquon Barkley, because he's a fan favorite, so he's going to get a pretty great card down the line. But as of right now, if you got Adrian Peterson, he has good break tackle as well as like 86 speed, so you don't really need to pick him up. And then with Eddie George being a team captain, you can always get a big 6'3" running back that can run dudes over. So not really any running backs on this list that catch my eye. Moving on to wide receivers, and originally when I was doing this list, there was not anybody on here that I thought was worth picking up, right? So you look at the list of receivers you have right now: Tyler Lockett, Emmanuel Sanders, Amari Cooper, AT13, Adam Thielen. Love that guy. We got Robert Woods, Keenan Allen, Kenny Golladay, and then let's see if there's anything on the second page. Chris Godwin, Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson, T.Y., and then Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham was the only guy on that list that was worth a damn. 86 speed with crazy spectacular catch. But recent developments have made another receiver on this list very, very important to have, and a guy that is worth power upping, and that's going to be none other than Tyler Lockett. Right now, his power up is going for under 5,000 coins, and you can go ahead and save 30,000 coins by using your tier 2 power pass to bypass his 82 overall, get up to his 84 overall for only 339 training, which is super low. It's like, what, an 83 overall? Less than 20K. Once you get to this tier, the next tier is really easy because you can go ahead and get his 86 overall item one of two ways. Bought off the auction block for like 80,000 coins, which is expensive. Well, actually, one of three ways. Use a power pass, or follow the technique I'm about to tell you guys right now to go about getting this card for super duper cheap. This requires you guys to grind solo challenges or to have enough coins to get out here and do the Lamar Jackson set or do the Tyrann Mathieu set. If you play the solo challenges and get yourself 135 stars, you will get a random 85 to 86 overall elite. If you get an 86, you'll save more coins, but at 85, you'll save like 60k, which is still a lot. You can then do the set for about, if the 86s are at 80,000 coins a piece, that's going to be 160k. You buy the other 85 for 60k, that's going to be 220k. You can do the set for 220,000 coins because you have the card reduced. Now, if you had to go buy all 4 cards, the set will cost you about 280,000 coins. But play them solo challenges and make it cheaper. And then you can go ahead and sell the Lamar Jackson or Tyrann Mathieu for about 250,000 coins after tax. You'll receive 225,000 coins. If you do the set, you'll profit 5,000 coins. If you buy the cards off the auction block, you'll lose about 65,000 coins. But the best part is, if you wait for it, you get 2 Nat Elites back from doing the set for Lamar or for the Tyrann Mathieu. One of those Nat Elites can be this Tyler Lockett. So if you do the set, obviously if you get 2 choices, you're gonna be choosing Tyler Lockett as one of them. And the other one could be the Mike Mcculla, it could be the Tre'Davious White, or it can be the Preston Smith. But just make sure you choose Tyler Lockett. So if you do the solo challenges, you'll get Tyler Lockett and another 85 to 86 overall elite and 5,000 coins profit. Or if you're buying the cards off the auction block and not playing them solo challenges, because you don't want to waste your time, I get that, you will still be able to get 2 elites for the price of 1. So it makes sense to do that. So that's why Tyler Lockett is great, because we're all gonna be stuck with a Nat card here for a while, and a lot of us can't afford Tyreek Hill because he's going for a lot, as well as his power-up is going for a lot. So you're gonna be able to get a budget Tyreek Hill in this Lockett with the power-up pass, as well as playing some solos to get his 86. So I love this card. Make sure you guys have this dude on your MUT team. Also, it's better to power him up because his abilities are pretty ass. Energizer and Return Man, yeah, no, that's a hard pass for me. After the wide receivers, move on the tight ends. We got 2 choices here. We got Rob Gronkowski and Zach Ertz. Now, Zach Ertz was on my list just because of the fact that you can get this guy up to an 86 overall, as you guys can see right here, with just training and a power pass. Like, his power's going for less than 10,000 coins, which is fantastic. You get a guy here with 81 speed, that's at 6'5", right? With 88 catching. He has no run blocking to save his life, but he has good beat press, good spectacular. Like, this is a really good card. Really good card. And I still think he's probably worth it over the card I'm about to mention next to him. But that's just because of the fact that I value run block a little bit more than I value catching at this point of the game, because running the ball is very important. Zach Ertz cannot do that to save his life. So even though he is cheaper than my next card in terms of value for a power-up, I still think Gronkowski might have just became the best tight end for this power pass, just simply because you can get him up to an 87 overall for 200 more training, right? And he has 3 less speed, but you're also being able to get the run blocking up there. So I think the run blocking makes Gronkowski a superior player for Series 2, as well as for leveling up. You'll be able to get Gronkowski to a 90 overall, where he can probably get some glitchy abilities at that tier 3 slot. Like, if Gronk can get tanked and like matchup nightmare, and he can get out here and get those mismatches against those linebackers, man, it could be really, really fun to just throw it against those guys just running straight man coverage across the board. So I like Gronkowski for his run blocking. You get 3 less speed, but you get the same receiver, right? You guys value more speed at the tight end spot, but with less run blocking, you can go with Zach Ertz. If you guys value the run blocking, but with a little bit less speed, you can go Gronkowski. Or if you guys want to save the most coins, go Ertz. But if you guys don't mind spending 27,000 coins or around that for his power up, then you can go Gronkowski. But either way, you're going to get a good tight end, just depending on what your scheme is. Make sure you guys pick the card that fits it the best. So now on to defense. When I made this list, there was an obvious choice of who this power pass was supposed to be used for on the defensive side of the ball. And that was Jamal Adams, man. Jamal Adams was so amazing when I first saw his card. But with recent developments, again, Team Builder, Edmonds, and Chin, you got Adrian Wilson, you got Bob Sand. They got a bunch of cards right now at that strong safety spot. Jamal Adams just was not really a guy that I think would make sense for this power class. Plus, his power up is still going for more than his core elite. So at this point, there's no point to even power him up, because even if you do power him up at the tier 2 ability slot, he won't be able to get Enforcer. He is a run support safety, but right now he only has on his item, I think, 88 hit power. So if you power him up, he'll be at 89. So he's still 1 hit point short of being able to get Enforcer. And so it doesn't make any sense to power him up. When it comes to powering up items in Madden, you don't want to waste training and waste coins on something that's not going to get you any game-changing abilities, right? So like, for example, Lamar Jackson. Powering up Lamar Jackson's 89 overall card to his 90 doesn't make much sense because you're going to have to then pay a lot more training to get Escape Artist back on the item, to get Dash and Deadeye back on the item, and to get the X Factor back on the item. But if you keep it as an 89 overall, you ain't got to worry about wasting that training on getting the same abilities that he already has active on it. You power up the card for the +1 speed, and if you're going to be getting Brawler and other stuff like that, but as of right now, as early as it is, it's not worth powering up cards to get to a newer threshold that's not going to get you the Enforcer. So I rather focus these coins on like a Adrian Wilson or Bob Sanders. So Jamal Adams, because of how expensive his power up is and because he's not going to get you that Enforcer at that tier 2 slot, doesn't really make my list. Coming in at 6'5" at the left end spot, this dude is fantastic, right? You can get this guy all the way powered up to a 84 overall where he's a speed rusher, where he'd be out here with 81 speed, which is going to be nice to have early on because right now everybody's rocking out with Lamar Jackson, and while he's not going to be able to like completely chase him down, obviously, but having a guy coming off the edge with this speed that can at least keep up, it's going to be better than having like a Calais Campbell out there or having these guys that have like 77 speed. 81 speed is going to matter a lot on a defensive lineman. Plus, he has an 85 finesse move, right? He has 79 power move and 79 block shedding. Gonna be really good at that left end spot early on. And if he gets an upgrade, man, watch out. This card is going to be insane. The last card we have on this list that is worth powering up is going to be none other than Tre'Davious White. If you guys, again, follow the instructions like I mentioned with the Tyler Lockett at the beginning of this video, you can choose Lockett and Tre'Davious White after completing that set, and you can just upgrade this guy all the way up to an 87 overall for 208 training, 82 zone coverage with 86 man. For 208 training, bro. 208 training. You can get this guy on your MUT team right now for free. For free if you do those sets. You gotta have the coins, obviously. Do those sets. You'll have a Tyler Lockett with 89 speed, and you'll have a Tre'Davious White with 87 speed and really great man coverage. And I almost forgot to mention this as well, like at 87 overall, like the abilities he gets are crazy too. Deep route KO, so improve knockouts and man versus deep routes. He gets this one step ahead, which is super crazy. Like you can legitimately cover like a lot of ground with this ability. Like guys may look open, then when this shit lights up, it's crazy. And I know I mentioned earlier that it doesn't make any sense to power up some of these cards because the abilities are pre-baked on them. But because his 86 already has some terrible abilities active on it, it'll make a lot of sense to change this up so you can go ahead and get some stuff that's actually going to play much better for your team than this bench press, where you gotta risk pressing Tyreek or one of these other receivers and potentially not getting the results you want and getting beat over the top. You guys, a little bit of background. My original list was Tyron Smith, Lane Johnson, and then Zach Ertz for offense. And then for defense, it was Derwin James, Jamal Adams, Danielle Hunter-State. He was really good. Darius Slay for zone, and then Jair for man. So that is my list of players you guys want to use your tier 2 power pass on, ranging from 82 to 84 overall. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of my list, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Tier 3 very soon, baby. Peace.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me when it was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.